Hello, this is Arctic Butters, and today I will explain the main storyline of Eminem's newest album, The Death of Slim Shady. After the album was out, I saw criticisms online saying that Eminem desperately attempts to bring controversy by talking about transgenders, quadriplegics, fat shaming, etc. Now, it may seem like that at first glance, but that is absolutely not true. It just shows that some people didn't pay enough attention to the album itself to understand this message. Now, this is Marshall's final farewell to the Slim Shady persona. Maybe there will be more Shady in the future, but it seems like Slim is gone for good at this point, as shown in Guilty Conscience 2, which I will cover later in this video. So, M is trying to show what happens when Slim Shady from the 2000s appears in 2024, and I think the true message gets clear in Guilty Conscience 2. Before we start, please consider subscribing as it helps me out a lot. Okay, let's now begin. After Renaissance, Slim Shady returned once again, ties up Marshall. Then, Slim forces Marshall to relapse by giving him pills, taking control of his body. Slim is described as an addiction for Marshall, since with the Slim Shady persona, Marshall can basically say anything he wants without getting cancelled by the public, and that is why he can't stop using Shady.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man.
Anyways, now Marshall is being controlled by Slim Shady, who is now acting offensive, talking about pronouns, cancel culture, etc. In trouble, Shady claims that he is trying to get both him and Marshall cancelled as he continues to diss deaf people, blind people, and quadriplegics with Marshall's body.
The fuck are you trying to do? Get us canceled. Hey yo, fuck blind people. What? And deaf people suck. Stop. So do cripples. Dumb quadriplegic fucks with Christopher Reeves' luck.
After an entire song dissing Christopher Reeve, Marshall wakes from a nightmare. In Evil, Marshall explains how he's stuck in the cycle of addiction once again, like that era between Encore and Relapse, saying he'll always be evil because, well, he relapsed on the previous tracks because of Shady.
Yes, I just choose to stay evil. I'm so evil, rotten to the core, fucking twisted cerebral. I'm so evil, so evil. It's obvious that I am not like other people.
All You Got. I love this skit. Here, Slim is angered at the fact that Marshall continuously tries to kill him, although Slim brought fame to Marshall. Slim Shady also emphasizes that no matter how hard Marshall tries, he cannot kill Slim.
Cause I gave you everything. What? And what did you do? You walked away from me. Yeah, but you're too fucking blind to see I was good for you. I made you. You were nothing till you found me. How many times you try to kill me? I always come back.
Starting from Lucifer, Slim and Marshall are almost merged into one. Slim is continuously spitting controversial lyrics in Marshall's body. Okay, now let's skip to Road Rage. During the interlude, Slim is seen dyeing his and Marshall's hair.
Fuck does it look like I'm doing? No. Dyeing our hair. No, stop. Stop. Ow, shut the fuck up. You're never gonna be. I said shut the fuck up. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
When I first heard this interlude, I thought it was Slim bleaching their hair blonde, but after researching and forming my opinion for a while now, I think Slim dyed his hair brown like Marshall, and Slim also dyed Marshall's hair blonde like Slim, so that Slim can pretend to be Marshall.
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
Okay, Houdini. At this point, there's a new Eminem album made filled with Shady's controversial lyrics, hence Paul leaving Marshall after hearing it. In breaking news skits, Slim Shady still has Marshall tied up and turns on the news about people boycotting Eminem in front of Mom's Spaghetti after the new album about Eminem trying to cancel himself releases. Guilty Conscience 2, my favorite track in this album. Marshall has now regained his conscience and knows that he needs to rebel against Shady. Marshall is sick of Slim Shady's childish behavior of always being thirsty for controversy and points out the irony of Slim hating his childhood bullies yet still acting like them.
Wanna judge people? Yeah. Matter of fact, ain't you the same one who hated bullies calling you bad names? Yep. Then you turned around and did the exact same. So just immature and literally you're still mentally 13 and so thirsty for some controversy. You're still picking on Christopher Reeves.
Eminem also covered a similar topic on verse 4 of Bad Guy.
I'm the bullies you hate, that you became. With every faggot you slaughter coming back on you. Every woman you insult. Bad about the double standard you have when it comes to your daughters. I represent everything.
Slim complains to Marshall, saying that he gave Marshall the power to speak whatever he wanted to say, which Marshall agrees.
I'm who you used to be. Who? The you who didn't crumble under the scrutiny.
What?
When it was you and me.
Yeah.
I gave you power to use me as an excuse to be evil.
I know.
You created me to say everything you didn't have the balls to say.
Their argument escalates into a fight, and Marshall, when freed from his restraints, shoots Shady, killing him. Once Shady dies, Marshall wakes up from the nightmare.
Will Smith in the cannabis, if you're listening, this is the end.
Okay, I'll
So
stop.
to Jamar and Ja Rule and to all my feuds, including mine,
What?
I'm welcoming you to my
No.
last hurrah. I bid you goodbye.
Come on, man, don't do
Murder,
this, but-
suicide, kill shot, booyaka, cocksucker, coup de grace, motherfucker.
However, the strange thing is the laughter that Marshall makes after Paul abruptly ends the call. This seems like Slim Shady behavior. There were speculations stating that it was actually Marshall that got killed, and Slim Shady is now trying to be Marshall who is dead. Probably also the reason why Paul ended the call, since he knows it is Shady. If this theory is true, it would connect with Slim Shady dyeing him and Marshall's hair in Road Rage. The songs Temporary and Somebody Save Me are based on an alternate scenario where Marshall has succumbed to his addiction and never recovered. If Marshall is the one who died on Guilty Conscience 2, I personally think that it would make more sense in this album.
Sorry that I chose drugs and put them above you. Sorry that I didn't love you enough to give them up how to fuck to. I not love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor under will.
Somebody save me from myself.
Okay, this was the brief explanation of the death of Slim Shady narrative. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. As always, if you feel like there's something wrong or want to give feedback for the video, comment below. Thank you.
It's Arctic Butters. He always mutters at the parking lot just an awful lot about all the things in his head. About all the things in his head. It's Arctic